Let's talk about growing your revenue. Your job in dental sales is to bring value to the dental practice, to grow the doctor's revenue. My question is, where are intraoral cameras on your list of importance? No matter how long you've been in the dental industry, 2 months, 20 plus years, where is the importance of intraoral cameras on your list? I know corporate's got a lot of things for you to sell. There's a lot of big ticket items that are sexy, right? Digital impression systems, CAD/CAM full systems, cone beam, extra rooms of equipment. What will grow the doctor's revenue faster than anything in the dental industry? You got it. It's intraoral cameras. We're seeing a 10 to 30% increase in revenue in a dental practice with the adoption of intraoral cameras, but it's the right number of cameras. You see, most reps believe, and they're correct, your practices have intraoral cameras. They do. Most every single dental practice in the entire United States has an intraoral camera. But that's the problem. They have a camera. It's usually in a drawer. Someone doesn't know where it is. They don't have enough. So why focus on intraoral cameras? It leads to everything else. If your practice sees a 10 to 30% increase in revenue because you suggested intraoral cameras and it's the right number, so what is that? What's the right number? Well, a camera on every single chair is, in a perfect world, that's ideal, right? Our most successful dentists have a camera on every single chair. At a minimum, it's a camera per provider. Okay, so 2 doctors, 2 hygienists, that's 4 cameras for the practice. Not because we're trying to sell more cameras to the practice, but it's what they need to see that double-digit increase in revenue. So when they achieve that, and we have a spreadsheet here that shows the monthly payment, shows your Section 179 savings, and then it shows you incremental growth. Now, when we talk about incremental growth, in this particular example, it's $1 million practice, and we're gonna grow the business 10%, okay? So $1 million practice growing 10% is $100,000. Well, we're factoring in all their fixed costs and variable costs. If you grow revenue in a dental practice, your fixed costs don't change, okay? But your variable costs do. So what are variable costs? Supplies and lab. So we factored that in at 20%. Pretty reasonable, wouldn't you agree? 20%, okay? So take 20% off of the $100,000, that's $80,000. Okay, we've also factored in the price of the equipment. So when you see the number here on the screen, that's the number that the doctor actually is going to put in their pocket. And what are they going to use it for? That's where we can help plant the seed for whatever it is that we believe is next on their list, on your list, on corporate's list, right? It's that digital impression system. You see, oftentimes it's the cart before the horse. We're talking about these big ticket items, but we're not giving them a solution on how they can pay for it. This is a real way for them to pay for those systems, and it makes sense. It's not the general analogy of, oh, doctor, just do an extra crown a week and you'll pay for it. That doesn't relate to them. That's not taking into account their business. That's not understanding where they're coming from and running their business and the overhead that they have. This is. It works. So I challenge you. Focus on intraoral cameras. Make it a priority. No matter how long you've been doing this, you'll see the result. I just spoke to a rep at a trade show. He sold 25 cameras last year. I said, let me ask you something. Have you seen a difference in those practices in revenue and they buying more product and they investing in more technology? He said, I've got some testimonials I need to send you. Amazing the difference. You should go onto our YouTube channel and listen to some of the comments that the doctors have. Use these when you're speaking with the doctors. It'll help you. Why should you meet with Digital Doc? Why should you sit down with one of our territory managers? This is why. You want to grow your business double digits? Get your doctors to grow the business double digits. It'll follow. Zig Ziglar said it best. If helping enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. So if you're focused on the business growth of the practices, the supplies come, the technology comes. That's what we're focused on, is growing business. And we know the intraoral cameras are going to follow.